Hello there. It's Felicia with Fins. I am a professional mermaid who is passionate about looking good while doing good for the ocean. Today we're going to talk about mermaid hair care as well as some mermaid approved hairstyles. So let's talk about hair, shall we? I am in the water a lot, as you can imagine, not only just as an underwater model and mermaiding, but now I just started a new job that requires me to be in the pool every single day. So it has been rough on my skin and my hair. When looking for hair care, things that are really important to me is that it clarifies my hair since I'm in the water a lot, that it strengthens it and keeps it moisturized and free from breakage and dryness and just being kind of gross, as well as being plastic free. A lot of shampoos and conditioners traditionally are made with a lot of water, waste a lot of water, come in single-use plastic packaging, and even has sort of not that cute of ingredients. Not mermaid approved. So I've really been looking for a shampoo and conditioner bar that is a great way to cut down on plastic waste, as well as finding a shampoo and conditioner bar that had really good ingredients that are ethically sourced, all natural, as well as hydrating and strengthening. And so I found it, my holy grail, ultimate mermaid approved shampoo and conditioner bars, Viori Beauty. And they kindly sponsored this video. I know, I'm literally so excited because I seriously love their hair care, and I reached out to them and was like, listen, I love what you're doing here. Love what you're doing with the place. I'm so excited. Thank you, Viori Beauty, for sponsoring this video. Viori Beauty is safe and natural, 100% vegan, plastic-free, sustainable, sulfate-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, cruelty-free, pH-balanced, and ethically sourced. I'm not sure they could fit much more. These rice cosmetics will moisturize, strengthen, rejuvenate, renew, volumize, give you a nice natural shine, repair and cleanse your hair and scalp. Their values and mission are about being highly effective in cosmetics and beauty, but it can be made safely, naturally, and without harming or destroying the earth. So the bars come in completely plastic-free packaging. Even the tape was paper-based, which is pretty cool. It's beautiful to look at. I got the bamboo bar holders, which are of course eco-friendly, biodegradable, and sustainable. I think that they look really nice in the shower, and they're also pretty easy to travel with as well. The shampoo bars themselves have beautiful engravings on them depending on which scent you purchase. They suds up really nicely, and you need a lot less than you think you need. You can definitely easily over suds your hair and just have excess. It's so pretty. Smells so good. So I love using my Viori Beauty bars in the shower to shampoo and condition my hair. That is my base. My next tips for underwater people, professionals, hobbyists, whomever, I've got many tips for you on how to keep your hair not so dry and gross. So a tip that I always forget about, but I know works, is rinsing your hair before you get into chlorinated water. That way your hair follicles like fill up with the less chemically treated water, the normal water, and the chemically treated water, the chlorinated water, won't be absorbed by your hair quite as much. there's like a natural barrier you can put into your hair beforehand with just normal natural water. My next tip, something that I always try to do after any underwater shoot or performance or anything, is to put leave-in conditioner in my hair. There's no brand I'm particularly fond of or anything, just if there is leave-in conditioner about, put it in your hair. It helps in the long run so much, and I definitely notice a difference in my hair for when I use it and when I forget about it. So tip number 2 is bring leave-in conditioner to put in your hair immediately after rinsing chlorinated water out. My third tip is to have a wet brush or a wide tooth comb and brush through your hair gently. I used to not use a wet brush or something more suitable for wet hair, and I noticed a lot more breakage and damage. And then when I did switch to a wet brush, it was a lifesaver, and my hair was not quite as tangled, way more easy to comb through, and something that I definitely highly recommend. I don't wash my hair that often because even though it's unavoidable for me at this point, it's actually not that good to get your hair wet all the time. So I really try to limit my washes to maybe twice a week, I would say, like 2 or 3 times. Really depends on what your hair's been through. You know, I of course rinse my hair with after chlorinated water and all that kind of stuff, but I really try to reduce my number of washes to like 2 to 3 times a week. Maybe talk to your hairstylist, your hair person about what's most suitable for your hair, but I know that it's definitely not good to overwash your hair. I do use a hair dryer occasionally. I would say maybe once a month. I use like one of those round brush hair dryers, and I used it today, and it does make my hair look really nice and straightened and all these kinds of things. I like the look of it and the feel of it. However, make sure that you're using a heat protectant. Even just for like blow drying your hair, if it's gonna be hot, you need to protect your hair. My next hair care tip is nice materials. So that meaning I use a silk or satin scrunchie, especially if I have like my hair in overnight, like in a bun or a braid or something. I try to use nice materials whenever I put my hair up. It's just better for your hair. As well as silk pillowcases. They can be kind of pricey, but they really make a difference for not only my hair, but also my skin. It's the little things, you know? It's the little things. They also just feel fabulous, and I'm all about being eco-friendly and fabulous. That's what we have on this channel. We're trying to balance our vanities with our values, and it's hard. So that's it for the hair care tips. If you have any, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your hair care routines and any advice that you might have for fellow underwater people in the comments. All right, let's get into the hairstyles. These are hairstyles that I enjoy wearing that are not only good for the water, but also just kind of mermaid-esque for when you want to walk around on land and bring a piece of the ocean, a piece of your mermaid soul with you. These are mermaid inspired or something that I think is good for swimming, and just sort of, you know, just fun little inspo, mermaid inspo at your service here.
So I started off with my first hairstyle as something that's, I think, super trendy. I've seen Ocean Ramsey wearing it. Courtney Mermaid sports this type of hairstyle a lot. I've even seen it on the likes of Charlie D'Amelio. I've seen it popping up a lot recently, and I think it is so cute and it's so simple to do. It's really nice for the water because it just holds your hair in place basically, but still looks cute and keeps it from getting tangled. So that is a bubble braid. So I am doing a variation of a like pigtail bubble braid where I do it on each side of my head, split my hair into two, and then I secure it with elastic near the nape of my neck. I go down a couple inches and then I put another elastic around my hair. And then I pull on either side out, and then I rotate my hands like a quarter around the section and pull again so that it makes sort of a bubble shape. And you just sort of repeat that down the length of your hair. I do have layered hair, so I kind of stop a bit higher because it can be difficult to pull the hair out without it getting really messy. So yeah, you just continue going down the length of your hair, adding elastics every couple inches and pulling the hair apart so that it makes a more voluminous bubble shape. Now I'm just gonna brush my hair out into a high pony right on the top of my head. I really try to smooth all my hair around, grab all my hair, and then secure it with an elastic or a ponytail holder. And then I do the same thing where I go down a couple inches along my hair, add a small elastic, and then go down another couple inches, add a small elastic, and I keep continuing to pull the hair out in different directions until it is making a bubble shape. I think that the high pony is very dramatic, and you can even add like extra poof to the top to make your ponytail even appear higher on your head, and sort of like a think Ariana Grande meets bubble braid meets mermaid. That's what we're going for with this high pony bubble braid. Now I'm doing a low bubble pony, just another variation of this type of hairstyle. I think this probably would work the best for the water, keeping everything at the nape of your neck and not putting strain on your hairline. It is definitely better for your hair, at least in my opinion. I can get some pulling. As you can see, I've got like a kind of weird hairline. I don't know, it's not that weird. I'm trying to not be insecure about things. However, it's definitely better for your hair overall to do lower ponytails. I've heard that from hairstylists and people that I've asked, how do I fix my hairline? And they're like, well, don't put stress on it. I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. So definitely I try to do low hairstyles when possible. And this one's really cute. You know, you're just following the direction your hair is already growing down. Okay.
Mermaid hairstyles video without talking about the fishtail braid.
So the fishtail braid is a really gorgeous crossover hairstyle where instead of a traditional braid where you take 3 parts, you take 2 sections for this style and continually cross them over, adding more hair as you go. So for this variation right now, I am doing a low side fishtail braid. I'm taking 2 sections up sort of by like right around my ears and separating it into 2 small sections and then crossing over one side, adding it to the other side. And as I go down, I'm picking up small sections of hair as I go so that it sort of is like a French style where you keep adding hair as you go down until you reach like the nape of your neck and you have collected all the hair and now they're just in 2 sections and you just continue to cross over small sections of hair into the other section of hair. I think it's really gorgeous if you sort of pull the hair apart at the end so that you can kind of loosen it up and make it a little bit more messy and not quite so clean cut, as well as pull out some hair around, you know, your hairline, around your face so that it sort of looks nice and like effortless, you know, you woke up with a beautiful braid in your hair. Also, something that I like to do that definitely gives it an extra mermaid twist is tie off the hair in a way where it separates the hair so that it looks like a fluke or a fin. I'll explain it again in my next variation of the fishtail braid, but basically you take your hair elastic and you put it around only one side of the end of your braid, and then you twist the hair elastic and put it around the other side of the braid. And you keep doing that, twisting it and securing, twisting, securing the other side until it feels like it is secure, and then it kind of looks like a little fishtail because it's separated. So you have this beautiful fishtail braid into a like fluke shape at the end of your hair, and I just think it's kind of spicy, kind of fun, kind of different, something simple that just adds a little flair with fins, they call me.
Something that I think is super cute would also be to do 2 fishtail braids.
So I actually saw Alexis Wren or some Instagram beautiful person with just casual little braids where she finished the braid like way higher up, like not going all the way down to the end. So that sort of inspired this variation. I did a fishtail braid all the way down to where I felt like it looked a little bit kind of easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And then I took the elastic, and see how I am going over only one section in the beginning, and then I twist it and then go over the other section and then twist it again, go over the other section, twist it again, go over the other section. I also sort of again pull the braid apart so that it's a bit more like loose and free, and then pull some bits around your face that it frames your face. And I think that this is just a casual, gorgeous hairstyle that has a little mermaid flair, a little mermaid inspo.
I do, right now, I only have these little plastic elastics. However, I am in the market for a more eco-friendly option. I know that there are biodegradable hair ties. I think that's a really cool idea, but I haven't found ones quite like this, like the small ones that, you know, you can do more intricate hairstyles with. So if anybody sees them out there, definitely leave a comment down below and let me know sort of an alternative to plastic, small plastic elastics. So now you have some very cute mermaid inspired little pigtail braids. And they even have extra spice with making the ends look separated like a fin. Next, we are going to be doing a hairstyle that is more suitable for being very regal on land.
So this hairstyle is called the Waterfall braid, and it's a variation on a French braid where you take 3 sections in the front, and as you're braiding, you drop a section. Okay, I'm going to do my best to explain this. So, in a normal French braid, you take 3 sections and add hair as you're braiding. In a waterfall braid, you do the same thing where you pick up a section on your top section. So if you're braiding sort of horizontally, whatever section is on the top, you add hair to it as you're braiding. You cross it over, so now it is the middle section, and you drop it instead of making it the bottom section, and you pick up hair from underneath and create a new bottom section. So you might need a buddy who can hold your hair that you've dropped out of the way for you. Sometimes I hold it in my mouth, but you just want to sort of separate the sections that you've already dropped so that you can pick up new sections. So then once you reach like the back of your head, I just start braiding it normally with the 3 sections that I'm left with. And I just braid it until I feel like it, and then I secure it with an elastic. You can do it on just one side, or you can do a waterfall on the other side as well and have them meet in the middle. In that case, then you can just use a clip or an elastic or bobby pins to secure it in the back. Sort of whatever vibe you're going for. If maybe you're putting a tiara on with this, that would look so elegant. This hairstyle to me is mermaid princess vibes. Not only is it inspired by a waterfall, but it also is like delicate and youthful, and I think just pretty stunning, and once you get the hang of it, pretty simple to achieve.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Definitely give this a big thumbs up if you liked any of the hairstyles or any of the tips. If you have any styles that you like to wear that are mermaid inspired or good for underwater kind of things, then definitely leave it in the comments below. If there's anything else you want to chat about or bring up, you can also leave it down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'll be putting out a lot of videos talking about all kinds of things: swimming, underwater, mermaiding, eco-friendly, plastic-free, all kinds of stuff. So if you're interested in any or all of that, definitely subscribe. It's pretty super cute merch if you're interested in that. You can see all the videos a day early on Patreon, as well as other exclusive content. Everything will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay eco-friendly and fabulous, darling.